Greetings from my childhood home where I still instinctively remind my parents not to yell at their response until the music has ended. For the first time in an eternity, we got through both boards. James took the lead from Mike on the last clue, so he's got the potential for a big payday. Mike doubles up, gets 31,600. James will need to wager 15,100. James gets it wrong with that wager, he'll have no more than 1,400. Therefore, Mike can wager up to 14,400 against James. Now to cover a zero wager by James, Mike can wager at least 700. Now let's look at second and third, Mike and Melanie. If Melanie doubles up, she'll have 20,400. So to top this, Mike will need to wager at least 4,600. That becomes his new minimum wager. If Mike gets it wrong, he'll have 11,200, which is 1,000 more than Melanie already has, so she'll need to get it right and wager 1,000 or more. Mike can wager up to 5,600 to cover a zero wager by Melanie. Finally, what Melanie should do against James. Remember that James is going to have to wager at least 15,100, so he'll be left with no more than 1,400. That means that Melanie can wager up to 8,800. So now let's take a look at how the players did. Start with Melanie in the middle. She got it wrong and wagered 4,900, leaving her with 5,300. Now this is actually an excellent wager, and I'll show you why after we're done running through these. Now we went over to Mike, who left out an H but was still ruled correct, wagering 55.99 like he did yesterday. A good wager, bringing him in the lead with 21,399. And unfortunately for James, he left a ha off his response, dropping 15,101, finishing in third with 13.99, but that was a good wager as well. Triple greens, that's what I like to see. Now let's look quickly at why I liked Melanie's wager. Remember, Mike had to wager 700 to cover a zero by James. If he were to get that wrong, he'd be left with 15,100. And what's the difference? 4,900. So Melanie covered Mike's small wager. Now that's a girl who really thought about her strategy.